Let us study the various uses of sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is used in refining petroleum and sugar. Refining means to making them pure. Sulfur dioxide is using in bleaching wood and silk. Sulfur dioxide is used as an anti-chlor, disinfectant and preservative. Sulfur dioxide is used in the manufacture of sulfuric acid, sodium hydrogen sulfide and calcium hydrogen sulfide. Liquid sulfur dioxide is used as a solvent to dissolve a number of organic and inorganic chemicals. So these are the various uses of sulfur dioxide that we can study. We have seen one of the important use that sulfur dioxide is used in the bleaching of wood and silk. So based on this, let us study one question. We'll see the question based on it. Now it's a time to study about the various tests of sulfur dioxide. So here the question comes that write various tests of sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide can be detected by the characteristic pungent smell of sulfur dioxide. We have already seen that it has a characteristic smell which is pungent. That means it irritates the nose, and this is how we can understand. It's a burning sulfur kind of smell, which is typical for sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide turns potassium dichromate, which was orange in color, paper to green color. So if we take wet potassium dichromate paper and pass sulfur dioxide, it will be turned green. This is done only by the sulfur dioxide gas. Sulfur dioxide gas decolorizes bromine water, iodine solution and potassium permanganate. So these are the various tests of sulfur dioxide to detect the presence of sulfur dioxide. Explain about the bleaching property of sulfur dioxide. In the presence of moisture, sulfur dioxide can liberate nascent hydrogen. You can see here sulfur dioxide reacts with water, produces sulfuric acid, and these two hydrogen which are known as the nascent hydrogen. This nascent hydrogen turns coloring matter into colorless matter. So that is what it is known as the bleaching. Bleaching is simply the conversion of the coloring matter to the colorless matter. So note, bleaching by sulfur dioxide is due to the reduction. Hydrogen are used, so it is the nascent hydrogens are formed, so it bleaches by reduction. So bleached matter again when comes to contact with oxygen form atmosphere, effect of bleaching is vanished, so it is not permanent. After some time the effect of sulfur dioxide bleaching will be removed or which will be vanished. You can see here if we have coloring matter and this nascent ash from the sulfur dioxide. So this coloring matter, when it comes in the contact with the this adds with the nascent oxygen that comes from the sulfur dioxide. So bleaching by sulfur dioxide, this coloring matter turns into colorless matter. But when this colorless matter comes in contact with oxygen, it again turns back to the coloring matter. Delicate materials such as silk, wool and feathers, which are liable to destroyed by the chlorine, are bleached by the sulfur dioxide. So remember, my dear students, that only those very very delicate materials like silk, wool and feathers, they only are bleached by sulfur dioxide, because if they are bleached with chlorine, they may be destroyed. Now the question comes from the in-text question. Comment upon the nature of two SO bonds formed in sulfur dioxide molecule. Are the two SO bond in this molecule equal? Now see, this is the question which I have taken from the textbook, but this fundamental idea of formation of structure of sulfur dioxide has not been discussed. That is why I really wanted to discuss the structure of sulfur dioxide with you. So now we can correctly answer this question, that sulfur dioxide is a resonance hybrid of two canonical resonance structure. SO bond order is 1.5. One sigma 1 pi bond are formed between S and oxygen 1 and S and oxygen 2. One pi bond is p pi kind of bond, and another one is d pi p pi kind of bond. But still we can say that but electrons involved in pi bond are delocalized, and that is why two SO bonds are equal. Just to answer this question in a proper manner so that you can understand it well, it was necessary to discuss the exact hybridization and structure of sulfur dioxide in three dimensions. Maybe it is useful for your competitive purpose, that is why I have discussed, and I found it very interesting, so I have discussed. I hope, my dear students, you are enjoying your studies. Happy learning.